What is up, YouTubers? We are back with another episode of our 60 journey. My name is Lucas, and I'm here to help you, me, us, them, we, build healthy relationships. And this relationship channel, a lot has been up to this point about building new beginnings and releasing the past. Focused a lot on releasing what we know no longer serves us and allowing what will help us grow to come in. During this process, if you're someone who's been searching through your own energetic field of the people you keep around you, it's a lot. If you're just now starting that, so you just now found this video, well then it's a lot to begin to really understand all of the indirect energy that we are facing every single day with everyone we meet. You know, I think that the biggest thing is that humans naturally communicate without language. You know, language is secondary. Western culture has taken language and speech and writing and all this stuff and put it into a box. And the thing is, the box was never that easy, was it? And when we're around people, what's happening is that all of their non-verbal communication is what we hear the most. So that no matter what it is that's coming out of their mouth, what situation's going on, that energy is present. And right now, there's a lot of talk about Mercury in retrograde, right? Let's just say the planets do somehow represent our lives. Just let's say. We're not saying it's true or false. We really, honestly, will never know until we're dead. Say Mercury in retrograde is causing all these kinds of ups and downs. And I talked about this energy of how do we deal with it right now? When someone, the most common thing I feel like as empaths and as people who are sensitive feel is there are times that we feel attacked. Otherwise, we wouldn't go and hide, right? You only hide when you feel like you're being attacked, whether it's physically or emotionally or spiritually or energetically or financially or we're being attacked. And people feel that energy, right? That shows up. It's war. It can come in the form of fear, anger, betrayal, disappointment. It can come in all these different ways from all these people that are around us, right? And at that point, as an empath or someone who's very sensitive to other people's emotions and feelings, it means that we mirror a lot. For those people, we have to know ways to handle all of that. I need to charge that. We're going to charge this. I'm not going to let it die like last time. No. That's not a thing this time. We're going to charge it while still recording the video because that means we was being responsible. Did I zoom it? I did zoom it. Go back. Perfect. Now down we go. Oh goodness. Wow. This cord is really ratted up. I've not experienced that before. Wow, it's kind of crazy. Well, so if you're an empath that's being if you're an empath at times that feels overwhelmed by the energies around you, and say it seems more intense at times than others. Right now, not only is Mercury in retrograde, so there's this communication thing popping up, right? But we are going into the holiday season time. People are revving up for a lot of energy, and those energies speak in many ways. So, another card reading. We're going to do 2 today. Okay, I love these decks. This deck, in case you don't know, is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. Okay, each of these pictures inside of here is meant to resonate with a different part of your subconscious mind. And when you look at the picture and you study it and you allow your eye to focus and unfocus and wander and stay and whatever else you want to do with it, let it flow, it helps you upgrade the mind. When the mind is going, if it's under control, Spirit knows the rest. this deck. I'm not as familiar with this deck yet. I'm still learning it. It's a lot. There's a lot inside this deck. These also are images. It's not the whole subconscious mind staring wandering thing. It's an image. And we notice the color, how the person is facing, or the object, what it represents, the number that goes with it. Each of these cards is numbered. If it's a 41, it's a 4 plus 1 is a 5. It has numerology connected to it as well. So, very pretty. So for deck number 1, I'm only going to draw one card. What is it that we need to activate right now in ourselves to help us trust, that all the energies around us, whether positive, negative, or neutral, are somehow helping us? I opened it and it fell out. So, the first card we have is the sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is orange. This, for me, represents a form of creativity, sensuality. I would say a lot of how we taste things. What do things taste like? Orange is that for me. There's a balance being created here, too, between masculine and feminine. A grounded sense of masculine and feminine. And, in my mind, the heart is also that way. The heart is also a balance of masculine and feminine. And so is the mind. So 2, 4, and 6 are all balanced to masculine and feminine. I'm also getting a message right now that's about being receptive to energy. So I think it's really common for a lot of us to want to project energy out and for us to make things a certain way. And when it comes to others, I think the biggest thing we all fall into as communication is when and when do we not either A, support what they're saying, B, encourage it, C, ignore it, 4, sarcastic comment to prove it wrong, 5, prove it wrong. Where does that go? And the masculine and feminine energy about this card that stands out for me right now is that all is well. It's like sometimes, what happened earlier today? I was at my friend's house, and someone was saying a way to do something, a way to eat. And someone else said, well, to me personally, I do this. Where is this going right now? Wow. So, we are on to the Energy Oracle. And this is an angel deck for me. I love this deck so much. Appreciation on the bottom. So, the way I'm going to shuffle this one, last time for the last deck I was just lifting at the bottom, throwing on the top. I'm actually going to shuffle this one standard for a second. And what's going to happen is when I show you. Once you fold the cards down, fold them back up, and turn it, sometimes cards stick out. This one's sticking out, this one's sticking out. These two are kind of the same. This one seems bigger. It has more of a statement right now. There's a statement about this card. So let's draw it and see what it said. Our question is, how do we trust that everything happening right now is okay? Man holding a coin, numerology 43. Where am I? Go look. Once you put it away, go look for it. Let me see other stuff. Away. Missing something. When I saw this card, to me, what stuck out the most is that it's a man with earth, a man with wealth. This man is of the ground. His feet are in the floor. There's a sense of connectedness to earth with this card. And remember that we are all coming from the same planet, from the same root, from the same hood. We're all from the same hood. Wow. We from the hood, guys. We're all from the same hood. And feel safe in a knowingness that when you speak your truth, the best of things will come out. And that's because when you speak the truth and you... Wow, this is really deep. And you believe in yourself and the truth. When you believe your truth 100% and you embody your truth, that is what will not make you feel attacked. Why does that feel so empty right now? I feel attacked. We need another card. How should we shuffle this one? What else are we thinking? So we're going to shuffle them, let them fly down. Sometimes one will pop out. Like it'll fly out of the thing when you're doing it. I'm hoping I can show you. Because people ask, like, how do you read the cards? It's a game. It's a game. Now. Unbelievable. Door to value, door to romance is on bottom. Now, I don't look every single time, but for now, when I split the deck this time, I looked at the bottom. And I have seen these cards before, 31 and 33. Seen them before. They have showed up before many times in the last few months. Lots of value in these cards. So much value. I'm going to show you. Well, they're like, we don't want to show the people the way the magic works. They don't want to do that. But I do. I want to show you what happens. The cards fly out. The message always is waiting. Wow, they're knit together. Okay. So I shuffled them a lot, and now they feel really even with each other. There's a nice weightedness on all sections of it. Like... So, I held the cards, okay, from this direction. Oh look, it's the fourth angel. We were just in the second chakra, now we're in the fourth chakra. I mentioned those two in the one before. This feels heavier than when I do it like this. Oh, it's like there's sand inside. I can feel the sand of energy. I can feel it. Like, see that it gets... It needs to be stirred. Like, they're so crazy. Anyway. Then you take the cards. This is my favorite way to do this, okay? And you let them drop and you grab. I'm grabbing sections with my thumb. And what happens is, like this one, there's 4 cards. They're all in the same. That's too many. I don't want 4. I want 2. And sometimes if we're in a rush, we will grab those. Ooh. See how the cards feel different. The way they sit in my hand, the way the gravity affects them is different. Because it's been moved around. They sit together. They're bonded. their current message. You ready? So again, I grab like this, okay? You're pulling them away. And then I put them on top and I grab. Sometimes it's a 3 or 1, 1, 2, 7. That one. You see? It has a message. It wants to speak. How are we? Well, hostilities. Wow, I want to read this. Says the writer, it says that when this card is drawn, we are constantly ready. We're going, and there's an eagerness to our fight. We're like actively pursuing. We are on the offense. We're on the offense right now. Someone's being too critical. Maybe they're backstabbing you, out and out, slander, all that kinds of stuff. That's a thing. Oh, wow, that's what we're talking about. About having aggressive energy, a verbal and emotional energy, demanding, hurtful. It says now is the time to regain control. Have courage. Stand up for yourself. Now and always. The affirmation for this card is, I am receiving this peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. Now, because that card just came up, I want to know, because that's, okay, there's all this energy happening, there's aggressive energy, what should we draw next for that energy? Use the same one. There are like 3 that kind of popped, but oh. Now, I went over like this, and when I went to catch it, it fell over. It refused to be taken, but it's down there. This one is Goddess of the Moon. I mentioned earlier needing a feminine energy. Like, we're thinking about a feminine energy right now. Okay? We're trying to be reflective. All this thing on the outside is happening to us. We want to attack. Hostilities are present. We're inside of our sacral chakra trying to balance. Should I be receptive and be feminine? Should I just be aggressive and be masculine? What should I do? Assertive and be masculine too, and receptive versus... There's lots of ways to define those two energies. Like, so when I'm talking to people, I have to be really present whether or not I'm being feminine or masculine. And it's not about how I sound or how I look or whatever else. It's what I'm being. Are we allowing energy to come into us? Or are we casting energy out to make of us? This card is really about being intuitive. That's really all this says. Receptive, blossoming psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You've always been blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. The affirmation is, I have a strong, intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance, and I understand and trust the messages I receive. Wow, this next one, I feel like I've only seen once. It's the Magician in the Mirror. It's card next in the book, but we didn't draw that card this time, did we? Storm warnings on bottom upside down. It's gonna be fine. Something crazy. I wasn't thinking a question. I was just in there shuffling, and nothing was popping out, which is just boring. So, the last question I want to ask for this reading, that apparently I've turned into a how-to reading, so I'm gonna leave all this in the editing software for sure, minus the cards popping out. This is those videos, guys. This is how it goes. Hostilities came up again. I was in there playing with the cards, and hostilities fell out upside down. There's like 50 cards. They're all different. So, what was hostilities again? But now it's in reverse. Well, we did all that in just minutes. Hostilities in reverse says, this is the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you, and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention. This card bodes well for more peace and more harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better, but it will take time. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situations will be resolved. Affirmation again. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. Okay, hostilities twice. The man holding the coin. 2 angels. Orange sacral, green heart of the 2 chakras. So what? And anxiety is gone. So what's the last message for this whole period of Mercury retrograde? Like, what is the main message? The midpoint, actually, I believe is happening on Wednesday. So what is that midpoint? What is that midpoint? I'm knocking for an answer. I'm knocking. Hello? Oh, hey. This card's about to take action. Masculine, feminine, evil, and good. Feeling everything flow at once. Now, I was doing that thing, and these turned over by themselves. They come in a set. I don't usually want to read sets, but basically right now, masculine and feminine are out of balance. It has the yin and yang. I'll briefly show you here. Yin and yang. Beautiful card, by the way. It was out of balance this way. Envy. A warning. Not to get envious of others. How does that relate to the original topic? Envious. Communication. All I got when I saw this card was dispel envy and stay out of jealousness. Do admiration and appreciation. So I got from this card. And the one that showed up the first time. So this is another double card. Again, there's like 50-something cards. I think it's like 53, 55, 47, somewhere in there. This one popped up again too. And when those kinds of events happen, door to value. Oh girl, where'd it go? Ugh. I don't want to go through it, so I'm going to break the rule I told you before. This happens, guys. When you're reading, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to read all of them down to where I left it. And whatever comes through those cards, they're somehow connected. Are they worth deeping into? Maybe, maybe not. We're back at the envy, anxiety gone. Speak your truth, which I said. Angel of strength is missing, so there needs to be an inner courage that needs to happen. We did say that. Walking away. We did walk away from something, didn't we? Cornucopia. 11. 11 gateway just happened. We're in a high manifestation time right now. Connecting to people we love more. So many possibilities. Become an inner fire of love. Strategy. Where'd you go? Have patience. Again. Where are you? And then you realize that it's way farther down than you thought it was. And now you're even trying to remember what was it that you were looking at to begin with. Love that one. Ooh. What is daughter value? It was, I went all the way through these. It was this one. Life. The door to spirit. It's about achieving and obtaining, achieving all different kinds of physical wealth. Keep your eyes open to the new beginning and know that anything you value may open up to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. The affirmation is my life is opening to endless possibilities of prosperity. The river of abundance flows freely through my door, bringing me unlimited wealth. Unlimited wealth. I can read. Anyway, so what we thinking is, guys, the overall message I got from the cards was balance masculine and feminine. I mean, you know...